2011年的2月，正是南半球的夏天，到处洋溢着热情的大洋洲第5度迎来了美国神韵艺术团。从新西兰的大都市奥克兰到澳大利亚的悉尼、墨尔本以及首都坎培拉，数以万计的观众再次感受到身心的震撼。
Well, I think it shows the long history of Chinese culture and traditions. It's really a celebration of Chinese culture and a reminder of how long the Chinese history goes back.
I absolutely love the show. The show is so emotional, so colourful. It tells such a beautiful story about the history of China, and everything is so delicate but powerful at the same time, and you feel it in your heart.
So I know there's a great heart at the soul of this performance, and I appreciated being there, and I look forward to getting further education about it.
So it's something of an exchange, which anyone in the world should be free to do. You know, we have freedom to express our culture and our beliefs through song, dance, performance, and what we experienced here tonight was fantastic to see how the Chinese culture is so rich and colourful and dating back 5,000 years.
It's like an arc in some ways, that it's preserving things which could otherwise be lost, but it's not preserving them in a way which is fixing them in time forever, but it's got a spirit in which it's happy to play with those things as well. So it respects the past, but it allows it to be informed by the present, and it's a pretty healthy mixture to develop.
Well, I thought the way that it was fused, you know, it was brought together as one. You know, the artistic display, the costumes, the music, and then fusing it together, so it all was one. I thought it was spectacular. It was beautiful. It was elegant. It told a story, and it was, you know, beautifully presented. It was a lovely night.
I think the dancers are extremely dynamic, and I can see that they're very passionate about what they're doing. Even the songs, I mean, obviously we weren't able to understand them, but through the interpretation of what they're talking about, I mean, I think it's fantastic. It's something I didn't expect. I think it's extremely moving, and probably one of the best shows I've been to be honest. So we're enjoying it.
I thought it was fantastic, and I love the costumes. The costumes look really beautiful, and the backdrop and the sets and the way the heavenly beings come down to earth, that whole way of doing it was just really beautiful to me.
Sometimes the people would like appear from the background. They were like coming in from different planets, and I don't know, they appeared on the dance floor from the screen. It was amazing, absolutely amazing.
I'm so overwhelmed and very entertained by the acrobatics and the choreography behind the show, and it's very well put together, and the musical, the lighting, the timing, it's just incredible.
观众们不仅对演出所表达的文化内涵感到震撼，也被演员们的优美舞姿所折服。他们纷纷表示，能感受到节目中所传达的信息，是一个全新体验的文化之旅。
So it was amazing. The dancers were amazing, incredible performers. Well, I come from a dance background, so I really took in the different technique that the dancers used. You know, the Chinese history and the technique is an amazing one, so it would be very difficult to learn, and I can really appreciate the skill of all the artists.
I love it. I'm going to recommend it to all my friends. I'm really, really impressed. I grew up as a dancer, so I did a lot of classical ballet till I was about 20. So I'm very critical and very hard to impress, but I love it. I've loved every single piece.
This is my third time here, and I really enjoyed a lot. Very much. Very, very moving show, very beautiful music, very beautiful costumes, beautiful companies, beautiful dancers, everything very, very good.
I've studied and taught dancers from many different countries, but I find the Chinese classical dance to be so intricate it is just a credit to the dancers that they can do it so superbly. I mean, every muscle of their body is trained brilliantly.
I thought the show was absolutely beautiful. The women were just so beautiful in their expression and their hands. The men's leaping was just exquisite.
The costumes and the props are beautiful, and they're a wonderful accompaniment to the dancing. I think they enhance the grace and the skill that you're seeing the dancers move with, and the way the fabric moves almost gives it a floating appearance, so they almost seem as if they could be floating or flying, and I think that ties in with the whole divine theme of the show.
美国神韵艺术团中西合璧的音乐演奏方式，让舞台上表演的每一个故事都更加生动逼真。如此神奇的舞台效果，也令音乐人士刮目相看。
It's loads of energy. It's exciting. It's music I haven't heard before, and it's very accessible, as we say. It's easy to listen to. I'm enjoying it.
It's very lovely to hear the bamboo flute with the reed flute playing in with the Western instruments as well. I think the music's very fine. It's very joyous. The tonality is so similar, so it's very lovely.
The music was good. I'm a musician myself. I play bass. I must say that I enjoyed the whole orchestra, and a lot of the Chinese instruments were very good, because I'd never heard them before, and it sounded really good when it was mixed in with the violins and all the normal type instruments that were there.
It's incredible. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Everything is perfect. I had to keep looking over to think, this is not a recording, this is actually live, conducted by a lady.
I felt a sense of peace and tranquility, and a combination of beautiful melodies, the music. I'm a musician as well. I play the piano, and so there was beautiful orchestration and wonderful costumes, and also the video projection screen is enormous, which I appreciate as a broadcaster.
美国神韵艺术团在大洋洲的演出横跨4大城市，历时40多天，上演了29场。神韵艺术家们所展现的深厚的文化底蕴，发自内心的表演，感动了所有大洋洲的观众。
I just am so excited and thrilled about that wonderful performance. It was so special in so many ways. It touched my heart and my soul. And I can't wait for next year to come and see it again.
The whole thing was educational, beautiful, and superb. I just loved it. Just simple beauty which comes from the soul. So that's how I saw it. It was very touching, very touching. Very entertaining also, by all means. For me, top marks. Fascinating.
It was magnificent. I just think more people should be here. Everyone should see this show. It is really phenomenal. It's precision dancing, movement, and the story behind it is great. It was a real delight. I recommend it to everybody. It was amazing. I loved every minute of it. And I'd come back and see it again.
I would highly recommend that everyone come and see the show. If not for the beautiful dancing, the wonderful music, the fabulous costumes, but to walk away with some thoughts about something we all share common around the world, which is about the ability for people to talk openly about what is important to everybody.
The artists and the settings and everything so beautiful, and I couldn't imagine.
It was excellent. It was excellent. It was really, and the precision of the troupe is just breathtaking. And the colour, and it's just dazzling show. So I really enjoyed it.
Looking at where we fit into the earth, and I guess where we are in the greater scheme of things, and what's important in life. It was quite significant.
Well, that is just simply outstanding. I mean, I can't recall ever having seen that anywhere before, and it just simply adds so much, a new dimension to these performances.
I have a reason to be happy because this evening is quite brilliant. I've thoroughly enjoyed watching it. Look, I know I've used the word wonderful several times, but it really is good. It's so good.
Look, I think it's often hard to see real Chinese culture. So to be able to come here to the theatre here in Canberra and to witness what is a culture of 5,000 years to be performed over a couple of hours really is a fantastic opportunity. I encourage as many Australians as possible to go out and see the show.
神韵在大洋洲的演出已经落下帷幕，观众们发自内心的赞叹：神韵是当之无愧的世界第一秀。